In this Excel tutorial, we're going to learn all of the important Excel formatting shortcuts that you'll ever need. So here I have a spreadsheet that is an employee list, and let's say I want to change how some of the text is formatted. For example, I would like to bold the word management. To do this, all I have to do is click on the cell that says management, hold Control, and tap B. And you'll notice it quickly shows up as bolded text. Now, if I wanted to, I could make all of these management words bolded all at once. Let's look at how to do that. So I could click on the first instance of management, hold the Control key, and then click on the next instance of management. Now that they're both selected, I'm still holding Control, and I'll tap B on the keyboard, and now they're both made bold. What if I would like the word sales to be italicized? I could click on sales, hold Control, and tap I on the keyboard, and now the word sales is italicized. Again, if I want to, I can hold the Control key and click on every cell that has the word sales. Now, in order to scroll, I'm releasing the Control key. That's okay. Now I press it again, and I'll click. With all of those selected, I'll hold Control and tap I. And now they're all italicized. What about underline? Maybe I want the word name to be underlined. I'll hold Control, tap U on the keyboard. Now it's underlined. I could click and drag to select each of these column headings. Control U to underline each one all at once. So Control B, Control I, and Control U, those are all similar keyboard shortcuts, and they produce bolded text, italicized text, and underlined text, respectively. Now, what if you want more options than just those three, but you still want to access them through a keyboard shortcut? You don't want to have to go up here to the Home tab and use the font group. If you'd like a quick way to get there, just hold Control, hold Shift, and tap F for format. Now you can make all sorts of different choices that will affect the formatting. Now, as you're formatting data in Excel, it's important that you select what you want to affect. If you watched my beginner's guide to using Microsoft Excel, you've heard that term before, select to effect. And that's why I clicked on management in order to change it to be bold. If I want to change Marcelina's formatting, I would select Marcelina Restrepo, that cell, and then I would affect it by maybe using a keyboard shortcut. So let's look now at some keyboard shortcuts that help you to select the data that you want to select and also affect. The first one you probably already know, it's Control A. If you hold Control and tap A, it selects all of the data in your range that you have. Now if you tap it again, it selects all of the cells in your spreadsheet. So let's look at that again. Control A selects the data in the range that you're working in. Control A again selects everything. So that's Control A, which stands for Select All. What if you want to select an entire row? You would click in that row somewhere, hold Shift, and tap Spacebar. Now the entire row, as far as it goes, is selected. And that makes it easy now to do Control B to bold it, or underline with Control U, or Control I to italicize. I'll undo those changes. What about selecting an entire column? You would click inside the column that you want to affect, and this time, instead of Shift Space, it's Control Spacebar. That selects the entire column, and then I can affect that column however I want to. Okay, there are two other formatting keyboard shortcuts I want you to know about. At least they're related to formatting, and they are how to hide a row and how to hide a column. If I want to hide this row, row 5, I would hold Control and tap 9 on the keyboard. That entire row now is hidden. You can tell that it is because it goes from 4 to 6. It skips row 5. What if I want to hide an entire column? I would go to the column that I want to hide, hold Control, and tap 0. And now that column is hidden. You can see it skips column C. When you're ready to bring back a hidden column, all you have to do is click and drag, in this case between B and D, right-click, and choose Unhide, and that column is restored. I could do the same thing with row number 5. Right-click, Unhide, and it's back. So I hope you can see how these Excel formatting keyboard shortcuts and also shortcuts that help you to select certain data, how helpful they can be as you are formatting your data in Microsoft Excel. I hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. If you did, please like, follow, and subscribe, and please share with your friends so other people can hear about and watch this content. When you do subscribe, please click the bell so you'll be notified when I post another video. If you'd like to support my channel, consider clicking the thanks button below the video, or you could support me through my Patreon account or by buying channel merch, and you'll see information about those options in the description below the video. Speaking of Patreon, I want to give a quick shout out to my awesome $5 Patreon supporters. Thanks for all you do to support this channel. It really does help keep this channel alive. Thank you so much.